Imagine a world where gods walk among us, intertwined with our lives, influencing every aspect of our existence. This was the reality for the ancient civilizations of Mesoamerica, where the divine and the mortal coexisted in a harmonious yet complex relationship. These cultures flourished in what we now call Mexico and Central America, creating a rich tapestry of history and tradition. They built magnificent cities, developed intricate writing systems, and made significant advancements in mathematics and astronomy, leaving behind a legacy that continues to fascinate us today. Rituals were the lifeblood of these societies, a way to communicate with the gods and ensure the continuation of life itself. These ceremonies were not mere traditions but essential acts of devotion and survival. Through elaborate ceremonies, offerings, and even blood sacrifices, the Mesoamericans sought to maintain a delicate balance between the earthly realm and the supernatural, believing that their very existence depended on it. From the ancient Olmecs to the enigmatic Maya, ritualistic practices were central to their existence, shaping their daily lives and their understanding of the universe. The Aztecs, who rose to prominence in the 15th century, inherited this rich tapestry of beliefs and wove their own unique practices into the fabric of their empire, creating a civilization that was as spiritually profound as it was powerful. From humble beginnings on a small island in Lake Texcoco, the Aztecs rose to dominate Mesoamerica. Driven by ambition and a belief in their destiny, they forged a powerful empire through conquest and alliances. By the 15th century, their dominion stretched from the Gulf of Mexico to the Pacific Ocean. Central to their success was a potent mix of military prowess and religious zeal. The Aztecs believed they were chosen by the gods to maintain cosmic order. This belief permeated their society, from the emperor to the lowliest peasant. Huitzilopochtli, the hummingbird god of war and the sun, held particular significance. Legend had it that he guided the Aztecs to their new homeland and promised them dominion over their enemies. To the Aztecs, the universe was a delicate balancing act. The gods demanded constant nourishment to prevent the sun from fading and the rains from ceasing. Human sacrifice was seen as a sacred duty, a necessary act to ensure the continuation of life. Blood, particularly the beating hearts of sacrificial victims, was seen as the life essence, the very food of the gods. By offering this ultimate sacrifice, the Aztecs believed they were repaying their debt to the cosmos. This belief in the cyclical nature of life and death permeated Aztec society. Death on the sacrificial altar was not the end but a transformation, a chance to nourish the gods and become one with the divine. The heart of Aztec religious life was the Templo Mayor, a massive pyramid at the center of Tenochtitlan. This towering structure was the stage for some of the most elaborate and gruesome rituals ever conceived. Imagine the scene: thousands gathered in the plaza, the air thick with incense and anticipation. Priests, adorned in elaborate feathered headdresses and jade jewelry, ascend the steep steps of the pyramid. The sound of drums and chanting fills the air as the sacrifice commences. Using obsidian knives, the priests cut open the chests of the victims, offering their still beating hearts to the heavens. The blood, cascading down the sides of the pyramid, paints a gruesome but sacred tapestry. Across their empire, similar rituals unfolded, dedicated to a pantheon of gods and goddesses. Contrary to popular belief, not all sacrifices were unwilling participants. While captives of war constituted a significant portion of the victims, others were offered willingly, seeing it as a great honor. Warriors viewed death in battle or on the sacrificial altar as the most glorious end. Some victims were chosen specifically for their resemblance to a particular deity. Children were often sacrificed to Tlaloc, the god of rain, their tears symbolizing life-giving waters. Beautiful women were sometimes chosen as brides for the sun god, ensuring warmth and fertility for the land. The selection process was rigorous, involving priests who would carefully examine potential victims. Those chosen as sacrifices were often treated with reverence, given special food, clothing, and allowed to participate in rituals. The impact of these blood rituals on Aztec society was profound and multifaceted. They were not merely acts of devotion but were deeply embedded in the social and political fabric of the civilization. They fostered a sense of shared identity and purpose, uniting the people under a common religious and cultural banner. The belief that they were chosen by the gods to maintain cosmic order instilled a sense of duty among the Aztec people. This belief was reinforced through elaborate ceremonies and rituals. The rituals served to reinforce the power of the ruling elite and the priesthood. By controlling these sacred practices, they maintained their authority and influence over the masses. The sight of thousands gathered to witness the offering of life itself to the gods was a powerful reminder of the gods' might. It was a spectacle that left an indelible mark on the collective psyche of the people. However, the ever-present threat of sacrifice instilled fear and obedience. This fear was a tool used by the elite to maintain order and control within the society. The Aztecs used religion as a tool of social control, ensuring loyalty and quelling dissent through the threat of divine retribution. The omnipresent religious symbols served as constant reminders of the gods' power. The constant need for sacrificial victims also fueled their expansionist policies, creating a cycle of conquest and sacrifice. This relentless pursuit of captives for rituals drove their military campaigns and territorial expansion. The arrival of the Spanish conquistadors in the 16th century marked the end of the Aztec Empire, a civilization that had flourished for centuries in the heart of Mesoamerica. Appalled by the blood rituals and human sacrifices, the Spanish sought to eradicate what they saw as barbaric practices, replacing them with their own religious and cultural norms. The Aztec civilization, once a dominant force in Mesoamerica, was shattered. Its grand cities were razed, its people subjugated, and its rich cultural heritage was systematically dismantled. The legacy of the Aztec blood rituals continues to fascinate and horrify us today, offering a glimpse into a world where religion and power were deeply intertwined. It stands as a stark reminder of the capacity for human cruelty in the name of religion and power, a chilling testament to the extremes of human behavior. Yet, it's crucial to avoid judging the Aztecs solely through the lens of our own time and values. Their society was complex, with its own set of beliefs and practices that were born from a different worldview. Their understanding of the cosmos and their place within it was vastly different from ours, shaped by their unique experiences and environment. The story of the Aztecs serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the power of belief, the allure of power, and the dangers of unchecked ambition. It is a narrative that continues to resonate, urging us to reflect on our own history and the complexities of human civilization.